And with that, hello to, if OBS is actually gone, there we are, to Friday's ELEX stream today. We started a little bit later, I'm sorry for that, but you know, social life and all the stuff is getting harder. But here we are, and I'm pumped. And little disclaimer, we will be probably today a little bit shorter than usual too. I'm sorry, but that is it. So, what are we gonna do today? Before I started, actually took a look at the quest log and thought, why don't we try out the weapon embargo quest? Do we gonna make it? I don't know. This is actually the big bummer. Alright, got that. We gotta heal up, that is very important. And it would be actually quite cool, I don't think so. Before I take a look on the map where we need to go. Is here some sort of bed? No, so we gotta heal up by hand, so to say.
Beware of the Elexitors and all their lies.
Alright. So there's still plenty of things to do, right? We gotta need to...
That isn't enough.
Yep, gotta need to level up. We cannot loot them. That's too bad. Why do I want to level up? It has one apparent reason. If I'm gonna open this up, we want to use the energy regent sword. We need 3 more strength. That is the big bummer. But we need to level up. We are maybe not gonna make it today. Sadly enough, I cannot put in more into strength. That is too bad. I already... Wait a second. Okay. Charisma trainer, but we would need more cunning for... Gives immediately 10 attribute points, which is nice. Increase combat value, crafting skills, personality skills. Gives you additional attribute point with each level up. This is actually one thing I'm aiming at too, although it requires 50 intelligence. That is quite nifty. Alright. Anyways, so still a lot of work to do. Okay. Let's go. The weapon embargo. Page wants me to meet her contact outside the dome and collect a weapon shipment. Page is being watched. There are people who want to stop the deal going through.
Beware of the...
Okay, did I already pick it up in the last stream? That is, of course, utterly possible. And with that, we are gonna teleport back to the dome, even though the quest is being marked there. And then from there, this is a little bit of a thing, of a problem I have with ELEX, is that I'm never... Okay, nothing to pick up. That I'm never certain if I'm, you know, before stream preparing, so to say, and taking a look at which quest we could do, that I'm never ever really certain. Okay, that was alright. Which quest we are able to do, so this is always a little bit of try and error. But this is nothing which can be
You ever
changed.
think about how things might have been before the comet?
No, I won't accept that.
You're back in business.
Good. I was hoping for some higher caliber stuff, but this will do. If you'd brought spitballs and blowpipes, I'd find someone to buy them. People just aren't feeling safe right now. Here, this is for getting your feet sore and arranging the deal.
Trolls, mantises, raptors. It's crazy to travel out there.
This is...
You need a break every once in a while if you're going to stay sane.
This
Do you
is
get one?
surprising to me. In a way.
The wrong end of the stick.
First of all, we're gonna sleep. Yes, I could have saved the meat.
Yeah?
Because we had just regenerated. This is what I don't fully understand as of yet with ELEX.
There have been
that
so many patrols that got
Do
themselves
you
in
ever think
trouble
about how
recently.
things might have
It's a
been before
wonder
the
what
how
comment?
much still
the
standing.
what the map actually marked, or where it was actually marked on the map. Anyways, okay, quest done. The good part is practically I've done the thing. Oh no. Okay, reload. Nothing has happened. There we are. Good. Didn't want to use the health portion. I'm never certain precisely where to go. Okay, anyways, this is good. Then we can decide to do another quest, right? Making contact. The outlaw Daryl told me the clerics are having trouble communicating with the Horde. He wants to find out what they are planning to do to fix this problem and then to tell their plans. Hi Dima, nice that you joined. I hope you're good and had a wonderful week so far. Okay, then we are gonna talk to Lutz, which is a weird name, isn't it? But anyway, I don't judge anyone by his name or her name. Did you learn skill looting beast level 3? No. Wait a second, let's take a look. I'm relatively certain, Dima, no. Because I didn't find which one you precisely meant. Looting beast 3. Armor. Animal trophies. Good eater. Animal trophies. Okay. I'm gonna learn it. Take it to level 3 as fast as possible. Okay, we should have, in the first city, we should have a survival trainer, right? Then I'm gonna teleport here and we are gonna learn it instantly. Maybe we can even, well, maybe not.
People who built this must have believed their civilization would last forever. We must learn if we are to avoid suffering the same fate as them.
Is he up there? Are you kidding me? No. He
I
moved.
left here a long time ago.
I don't care.
Conversation,
In this game you
politics,
can boil
distractions.
ELEX string to go to LP. For it need fresh
The
ELEX you
future
can
of
buy.
Magaland grows
some
here.
you will get.
Fragile
Ah,
hope.
okay. Okay, that's a neat tip then, Dima.
Teach me some.
Yeah.
Okay. Sadly enough, I wanted to go to increase intelligence anyways, so that's not bad
Teach
that
me
we for that need to upgrade intelligence anyways. Okay. Each level increases the protection given by armor. Intelligence is the most needed. Really? Okay. Hi, Michael. Thank you that you joined. Intelligence is important. I thought I would rather. This is me talking as a noob.
Take it to the pit.
I thought in strength and agility would be the best thing to go. Michael, I hope you had a good week so far. Hello, boy. Intelligence is important for lots of skills, but most close combat weapons is strength and dexterity. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna be quite hard for me to not comprehend, but to actually go through. Since there is a for me personally, there are some. This is what I said in the beginning, that I would like to go in. Where do we have it? There are some skills which give us attribute points, and they require intelligence. So we need to go there anyways. With intelligence, you will get trophy level 3, and then you will loot fresh ELEX from mutants and boil ELEX string to get learning points. You can LP as much money fresh ELEX you have. That sounds a little overpowered, doesn't it? And then we will up other things. Okay, that's a good plan, which points me a little bit in the direction I think. Okay, that sounds smart.
Keep your hands off my machines. Any accidents are gonna be dangerous for me, you, and the whole city. The energy regulators are screwed. The surge gauge is failing and I can't see why. And now the shield profiler is returning a really strange set of values. Altogether, that makes for one dangerous set of problems that could fry both of us if the wrong bit of kit gets jolted. And I'm the one who has to fix all this. Ah, shit, I can't even sort out the replacement parts until I have this stabilized.
I heard you are having trouble establishing communications with the Horde in Igniton.
That is just... Wait. How do you know that? That's confidential.
One of the outlaws told me.
The outlaws? The last thing we need is for them to know about our problems. Do you think it's just one outlaw that knows, or do they all know?
I have no idea.
That is a worry, a real worry. Well, we can't waste any more time. We need to fix that comms relay station before anyone tries to take advantage of our problems. Since you're in the know, can you help me?
We might be able to come to an agreement.
An agreement? Okay, sure, an agreement. As long as you help. If you don't help us, we could lose everything we have here. And if things fall apart out there, you can be certain that it will get bloody for everyone.
What's so important about fixing your communications right now?
We're awaiting the delivery of some combat mechs. But they haven't arrived, and we've no way to check why without communications being re-established. That's why we've got to get the link back up now, so we can find out what's going on.
What do you need combat mechs for?
I don't know. I guess they're worried about security. And supplies. We need firepower to get enough food and tech spares into the dome to keep things going. And that's before the Alps. Zakor might have left us alone recently, but who knows how long that'll last. But it's not just about mechs. It's about food and news and everything else. We need a link with the Horde to keep this place going. We need to get this fixed as soon as possible. And please, please, keep this problem confidential. Otherwise, we are very likely to face even greater challenges. Here are the coordinates of the relay station that's gone down. It's over to the northeast of the city. Head that way and keep looking out for an antenna on the horizon. But I have no idea what the issue is there. You might be able to fix it at the bottom, but there's a chance you might have to climb the antenna mast. There will be a device somewhere on site that you can use to recalibrate the antenna. I hope that'll be enough to fix the problem.
I can get the replacement parts for you.
You would? Well, okay, yeah. That would give me time to stop this from going... You'll need to go to Eric to fetch them for me. But do me a favor and don't take forever in getting them here, alright?
Alright, and confidentially is my strong suit. Okay, 3,000 money is 1 burning point, like 1 level, even 2.5 to 2.8. Okay. Your problem is that ELEX is very different. It's a very different game. You better go to all location to do the easiest quests to in each run and get level 15, since you will become strong. Okay, is this... Okay, that didn't even, to be utterly honest, that didn't even cross my mind. Because I was under the impression that even the easier quests in a new region, so to say, would be too hard for me, since I cannot see how hard the quest is. This is the little thought problem I have had there. The Outlaws and do main quest of Duke. Get a lot of XP and money. Okay, Dima, could you guide me in the direction of the Outlaws? Because I have no clue. Down here are the Berserkers. Here are the Alps. And here are the clerics. Then it could only be, or it should be down here. The desert. Okay, thank you. Okay. Let's give it a try. Why not? I'm open for stuff like that. Let's give it a try. Let's see how that is gonna work out. Big city and desert. Okay, we're gonna... Let's see how that... I'm a big noob, so... Let's see. But I'm open for suggestions like that. And let me see, big city. Okay, just run there, not hitting anyone. Okay. And I presume this one is destroyed, so it's gonna be the one with the 3 or 4 domes. Let's run there. Okay. Let's try not hitting or going. I will give it a try. But what is already dead, I'm gonna loot.
The old world always seems to be a place that was about things.
Not the 3 towers is the city, a big spot is the city, okay.
I know some technology can be good, but I'm glad we're not covering our world in concrete anymore.
This thing? Okay, I'm gonna find out.
What this place used to be.
And the important thing, I need to remember Duke, which has a quest. But I already see the outskirts of the desert. Maybe sort first. Okay, we are gonna find out soon which. I'm gonna find it. Of that I'm certain.
spend some time here. When all this is over.
I landed perfectly. Okay, we should be out of battle. I think I to go to the down road. Down this road. And it's this way. I don't want to pull the raptor. And first of all, there ain't no enemy around. I'm gonna capture this device.
That man, he's the one I saw on the mountain. The one who took my armor. So we meet again.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you want from me?
My equipment, my armor.
Hey, watch the blade. I don't know what you're talking about.
Where are the things you stole from me?
Stole? Stole? Hey, just relax there, okay? We can talk everything over calmly without the need for accusations. I'll get you a drink at the fort, yeah? What do you say?
Okay, he said something about the fort. Big City Fort boss, there's Duke, sits in a big bunker. He will give request to help his men. He will only need to run in 3 spots and bring 3 things. Then we will kill a boss. Not Duke, strong beast, okay? Then you will have to go to clerics and kill one of them, and you will get a lot of XP and 3 money. If we are able to do that with our low level character. Okay, what do I gonna say? Okay, let's go with this one. Sounds neat.
A drink won't pay for the equipment and armor you stole, you asshole.
Shit! You're him? How did you survive? Honestly, I didn't think I was stealing. I thought it was salvage. I thought you were dead.
Shit, what happened here? You think Baxter did this?
No, look at the blast marks. This was Alb's.
Fuck. You think they're still around?
Could be. I heard there's an Alb commander moved into this area.
Then let's get the fuck out of here.
You can't run from those guys. They want you dead, you're dead.
All ELEX to the hybrid.
Shit.
Is that him?
Hey man, you can have the ELEX. We'll get out of here.
We're just here to look for this guy. We've seen what we need to, so we can go back to the Duke. No trouble, yeah?
The Duke is irrelevant. All must bow to the hybrid, or die.
You don't want to do this.
The hybrid's will shall be served. Just tell me where my armor is.
Hey, before you start threatening me, remember who you are and where you are. You're an Alb commander. Your own people will want you executed, and so will all the factions if they find out who you are. So calm down and stop drawing attention to yourself.
Who would believe you even if you live long enough to be believed? I want my armor back. You're going to give it to me.
Yes, I got that. But you have to help me first. You see, I've got some people after me. I need some help dealing with them.
So you really think I'll forgive you and help out?
Hey, wow. Losing the ELEX has brought out your emotions. But think, I can't help you. And I can't pay you back for that equipment if I'm dead. It's in your interest to help me out.
I'm here for my armor.
I don't have it. I sold it off.
Sold it to who?
You have to understand it's gone.
Did you steal from these people too?
You were a dead man. You can't steal from a dead man. And surely that's how you want me to remember it. That you're dead. You don't want people to know you're alive.
Are you threatening me?
No. I'm saying we could help each other. You don't need the elves or anyone chasing you. I need to get these guys off my back.
You left me to die after stealing from me. Why shouldn't I leave you to die?
You're an owl, a fighter, but you don't know the world outside of Zakor like I do. I know how people think.
You think I need lessons in psychology?
Lessons in psychology? Just listen to yourself, man. You don't even talk like real people do. You'll get cheated, betrayed. That's if no one figures out who you are.
I don't need you.
You haven't so far. You've got lucky. You might be an expert in war, Commander, but trust me, out there, you're a beginner. You need someone with a flair for business. Someone who can sniff trouble before you hit it.
These guys who are after you, are they the reason you left it down?
Yeah. And finding your stuff gave me the funds to clear out before they caught up with me. So I came back here into the desert. Seems we're both on the run, hey? Partners in crime? You help me, I help you.
Well, good. Let's assume I am buying this nonsense.
Come with me into the fort. That's like the Outlaws HQ here in Tavar.
And when we get there?
You can help me get in. There are some things there I have to sort out, but I'll have a lot of trouble trying to get in alone. It won't take long to get what I need.
What is it you're planning to steal?
Steal? That was just one time, and I thought you were dead. Look, there's some guy put a price on my head, a full contract with my name on it, and I don't know who it is, or why they done it. I mean, I'm Ray, lovable Ray. Who wants to kill Ray? Well, someone does, and I have to find out who it is before I get a bullet in my head.
And you really don't know who put a price on your head?
Yeah. I mean, no. That's part of what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I'm Ray. Happy Ray. Friendly Ray. The guy you want at your campfire, Ray. There's not a crew I've worked for didn't want me back.
And yet someone wants you dead.
Exactly. And for what? It's not like I've stolen anything big enough to get someone this pissed with me. Present company accepted.
All right. But don't make me regret it.
Hey, people can say what they want about you iceblocks, but there's a heart hidden somewhere under that cold skin. Well, at least a while after you come down from ELEX.
Get out of here before I change my mind.
I am already gone. I'll wait on you at the entrance to the fort. We are going to do good things together. Just don't take too long, okay?
Why did you do that?
Okay. That's good. Then we know the way to the fort. Okay, it's not gonna be... that's a little bit too fast, okay. 1v1 you can hit every one. Hit any man, you will take this stamina out. He won't be able to attack you. You need to hit him 3 times and then strong smash using E and he will fall and lose all stamina. Did all entrance quest in the first fray. Okay. But you need to consider one thing, and that is my incompetence. It is a try. If I don't make it because I'm too sucky, then we do it a different way. But at least it's a plan which I can try out.
Nobody was getting through. Who was
complete chaos on the roads. We're turning around and taking the inland path. You're saying to stick to higher ground in case of tsunamis, but it's gonna take too much time.
Okay, hopefully I will at one point actually sell all the stuff I've collected. Okay, the dagger cannot be, or the knife cannot be collected. Fair enough.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
My dear fellows, I am so deeply sorry to keep you waiting. Tonight, she is beautiful.
ELEX has seeped into the bones of our world and bones of our creatures, twisting them into new, unnatural forms. If ELEX does this to animals, can you imagine what it will do to you? Look after your DNA. Stay away from mutations. Stay away from ELEX. This is me, Silver, broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Now we can exploit it and get all skills and all attributes to maximum and enchant all weapons to its best. Much easier. Well, bye, I will go. Cause I have too bad connection. Remember, when fighting that boss, you will find gun and bullets to kill him. New bullets will appear when you use ultras. Okay, thank you. And Dima, thank you for your advices. As usual, very, very much appreciated. And have a good evening, buddy. Ah, these are just stones. Alright. Okay, the mutants I'm not gonna wanna fight. It was so clear, it was sun clear that I'm gonna pull some nasty dude. Okay, and I'm gonna stick to that advice by not directly trying to fight everything we are gonna find. Except them rats. I know we are still being followed.
One day it will bury everyone and everything in Tavar for all time.
But might it be that we just lost aggro? Yes, good. Although obviously he was following us for quite some time. Toy dinosaur, alright. Now, this quest I actually don't wanna. Let's hunters and collectors, the law of berserkers. It was this one, right? And this is the city. All right, it's still a little bit up ahead, but fair enough. Hello, Euroland 07. This game has a available stealth system to base the character build around. I don't think so. Maybe Michael, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I would say stealth is not a portion of the game. There's a toilet doing out of here in the nowhere. I can actually take a look, come to think about it, to the attributes, but it's actually... Jeez, I lost stealthy chars, but the game looks decent still. It's... As I said, I'm still a noob. You can sneak to steal, but nothing very stealthy in this game. So I was not absolutely wrong. Okay. It's decent. It was actually... We are playing it because we before played Gothic 2 and 3, and this was then a good option to hop in ELEX, actually. Good to know, thanks. I might pick it up before ELEX 2. That doesn't sound too bad. Oh! What was that? I assume some sort of mine? Okay, I just saw a mine. And I don't want to walk into that. You finished it again yesterday? Good lord. Wait a second. Let's try to pick it up. Okay, we can't. And I can't wait for ELEX 2. Just saying. Okay, I'm not gonna get into the station. We are going to take the other way. Well, good that I saved. Oh. Cleric Tech looks like I would go Cleric first playthrough, not a future sci-fi look. I like the combination of a little bit of old school fantasy mixed with science fiction. Have a look at it next sale, I see. Ah yeah, I come to think about it, I bought it in sale too. I think otherwise it's full price, right? That's one reason why I didn't actually see. Okay, no. Cannot take a look in. This is the stupid little me doing stupid stuff because I'm just a complete tart sometimes. Okay, there's another dude. He's not marked as an enemy. Or is it Ray again?
Are you trying to get yourself killed? You should stay well away from the converter. You won't last 2 minutes in that place.
What are you doing out here?
I'm a scrap collector. You know, salvage. Old world stuff. Dangerous business, even this close to that place. But one look at the converter tells you there's gotta be prime salvage just waiting in there. A ton of profit.
And you survived?
Well, I've found a few ways to dodge those owl bastards.
Such as?
Well, I did some looking around and I found an access tunnel. It runs right into the command section of the converter. So, I snuck in at night and pumped radioactive gas into the pipe. That was a party, I'm telling you. The Alps still haven't found out how to clean the area.
You tried to sabotage the converter alone?
It's keeping those Alps busy. Means they're less likely to bother me. Managed to get some military circuit boards out of there. That'll pay for a few months of food. But if you doubt my word, go there yourself and take a look. Or wait, I have something better. You could take a look and earn us both some profit.
Profit?
Yeah. Listen up. They should have a piece of equipment up there that I could really use. An energy amplifier. It looks like a small crate. If you can get into the command section and find it, there'd be profit in it. But hey, you don't want to get messed up by that gas. We have protective helmets in the fort that can protect you from the radiation.
Understood.
Alright, fair enough. No fight. I don't recommend the Outlaws because their skill tree is very interesting and kind of useless. That's always bad. These Piranha Byte games really would be great with a custom char. You mean with customization of how the character looks? Outlaws don't seem to be interesting to me either. It's either clerics or the old school boys. The thing is, I started playing Skyrim again the other day. Actually 2 days ago. And I noticed again that every time I'm playing a game with a character customization where you can change the face and everything, which I actually, when I think about it, like, but every time it is too much to adjust, and then I don't personalize the character as much as I should. Although I always like the idea. Okay, we have a nice looking bird there, which I do not want to engage. To do that, creation sprints can be a burden more than for me time-wise. Yep. That is what I mean. But I get what you mean. It's cooler to at least customize the character a little bit, to have a different connection to your specialized character. I get that. Okay, over the bridge, and then we are nearly at it. Which would be actually a nice... It would have been for the beginning. I think there's an attribute... which displays all the way the teleporter thingies on the map. But I am not certain if that is actually gonna be helpful in late game. I think for the beginning it's not that bad. But in late game it's gonna be a maybe not so good used attribute point. Well, anyways. Okay. I was a little bit afraid that we were engaged by the raptor, but luckily nothing has happened. And in the back it looks actually like the town we need to go. I can just go straight. And I'm gonna eat a little bit of meat. I don't like customized characters because everyone wants their characters to be perfect, but I really appreciate imperfection and I like to see other people's ideas as they create a character.
Nice place.
See, their people are very different. But this could be a big discussion, right? Because if you are a real role-playing
All that technology and yet
type of guy,
ugly buildings.
which really, you know, does role-play, these guys would create their character imperfectly. But I guess if you're talking about the normal player, it would be perfect. First, let's see if the... You're left to roleplay. Okay. I have to tell you, the role-playing thing would be... It would be... how do I say that in English? It would be... too hard for me to stay, so to say, not in character, but to, you know, approach people correctly and talk to them correctly. That would be, I think, too much work for me. Okay, save, important, and then talk. At least we have reached the town, and then we can talk to Duke, and see if we are able to complete the quest we have to do for him.
Man, not a minute too early. The guys up there have already seen me. If we're unlucky, they will have reported me, and we'll have the bounty hunters after us.
You mean you will have bounty hunters after you?
Ah, come on. Don't fool around. Those guys don't take prisoners.
What are you planning now?
There is a guy called Wyatt I need to find. That ass bag is the one distributing the contracts on me up there in the fort. I want to find out who paid him. I want you there with me in the background.
I have a better idea. I speak with Wyatt, and you stay in the background.
All right. Okay, that will work. Let's go.
Now?
Let's not fight. We have to do it quickly. I can feel a target on my back even now. If those guys recognize me, we may have trouble, so be careful.
I'm always careful, boy. I think the best balance to this is create some classes, more people, and then let players choose like Sacred. I've never played Sacred, sadly enough.
Wrong here.
Welcome, brave traveler. Though you have walked far and the journey has been hard, you have now arrived in paradise. That'll be 200 shards admission, please.
And welcome to the fort, home of greed, mistrust, and lies.
Hey, I trust you. I trust you to pay me an honest 200 shards.
He'll only spend it on chems.
New Vegas vibes, you're talking about Fallout, right? Fallout New Vegas? I have to admit something. I've not played a singular part of Fallout. That's... I think I already told that once. That's one big thing I gonna do too. Not sure whether I'm gonna do it on stream. Playing at least a Fallout part once. Okay, let's go on. I've already paid. No. Okay, we have the money.
200 shards.
200 shards to enter paradise. Have a day of dreams and remember the man who made it all possible. Me.
New Vegas is great, highly recommended. Do tell me, Roland, if you have never touched a Fallout, one of the games, one of the Fallout parts, would you recommend one part in the series to start with, or can I just pick one and by random and have fun? New Vegas is pretty nice, even though I really despise Bethesda, because they are now owned by Microsoft.
Tell me about this place.
Like what? What do you want to know?
What do you think I should know?
Right. Okay, so, where do I begin? Do you know about Baxter? Bloody Baxter? He used to be in charge here. Baxter turned the fort into what it is today. Before that, they were just a bunch of ruins, full of scrap. Place to piss in out of the desert sun. But with a vision, a dream, and just a touch of sadistic, overly brutal ass-kicking, Baxter turned the piss pot into a gold mine.
So, what happened to Baxter?
The Duke happened. The Duke and his family. The Duke had the muscle, the connections, the firepower. And that sister of his? Nasty. She had the brains.
found the weak spots in the defenses and brought the Duke's men right in here. So Baxter got out. Fuck knows where he is now. Probably dead under a rock. But things aren't too bad under the Duke's leadership, I suppose. Life can be good if you don't cross him or his people.
Tell me about his people.
Well, there's his twin sister, Nasty. She can handle herself, but I get the sense she's bored in here. She looks after planning and things, but she's restless. Oh, and don't try talking to her unless you have something real to say. She can't stand small talk, or people who don't get to the point. The point being shards, or fighting. Then there's his cousin, William. Plays the big man. And there's his favorites, Chloe, Blake, Big Jim, and Mad Bob. But just don't go calling Bob Mad Bob to his face. When you're talking to him, he's the scrap baron. And you know, they all make shards, so we all make shards. And there's talk about plans. Plans to make the fort something big. What with the Alb attacks and the clerics stealing our stuff, I think we're getting ready to show them we shouldn't be fucked with. So, right, there you are. Does that cover it?
Can you buy ELEX here?
ELEX? Only if you want fuel for your next trip. The Doc's the best chemsmith here. He mixes ELEX into all sorts of things. You can jack it and not worry about turning into an Alb. That Doc, he knows what ELEX should really be used for. Freeing your mind. And that Alb converter is gonna help us all find freedom. Woohoo!
You're not afraid of the Albs?
Afraid? Fuck. I'm shit scared of them. I'm not an idiot. I don't want to die. And yeah, other people feel that way too. They stay away from the converter and the ELEX. Those Albs stuff their converter with everything that contains ELEX, right? So they're doing the work for us. They set the machine up, we take the ELEX. We liberate our minds. That's gotta be what the Duke is thinking. Why else would he let them stay there? He'll wait until that ELEX is ready. Then we'll use our explosives to blast their asses back to Zakor.
And the people that end up in the converter don't bother you?
Screw them! Assholes were dumb enough to get caught. Dumbasses.
Alright, the Outer Worlds is actually on my list too. Just wanted to say that. Vegas is pretty nice, even though really despite Bethesda, because Skyrim and Todd. Michael, you did say that already before. Why don't you like Skyrim? Obsidian designed New Vegas story at least. I recommend starting with New Vegas, although it's a bit aged compared to Fallout 4. Okay, let me actually probably need to write Fallout New Vegas down, otherwise I forget it. I haven't read it. It looks interesting, but it's a little short. Reading some comment about on Steam, but half of it's great and the other half says it's terrible, so I don't know. Maybe we can try it out after ELEX in stream, Michael. If you are if the comments are talking about the Outer Worlds and not Skyrim.
This way.
With all the things new life could offer Tavar, the outlaws fight us to live here.
They say
that shitbag. Wyatt is over there.
Then I will talk to him.
Okay, but be careful.
Is he still following us? That would mean... Okay, we I have quick save, so I'm gonna talk. Let's see whether that escalates quickly, and then we can luckily fast travel.
Yeah? What do you want?
What do you know about a contract taken out on an outlaw called Ray?
Who did you say?
Ray, from Tavar.
Ah, that guy. Are you here to collect or just get information on the reward?
Let's say I have an interest in making sure nothing happens to him.
That is charming. And is there a part where you tell me what that has to do with me?
They say you are distributing these contracts, and that there's quite a high sum set out on his head.
Hey, don't fool around.
You don't look like you're joking around, huh? Is that bum even paying you anything to come here and make a fool of yourself? But good. I don't want any trouble with you. Say what you want and just get out, okay?
I'm a little bit concerned that since with the choices I obviously take, I always tend to take the cold choices. I hope that at one point it's not gonna bite us in the ass. That would be very, very frustrating. How many of these contracts do you have left? Who told you to distribute these? That
Who
sounds
told
good.
you to distribute these?
You mean I should tell you the name of a person who takes out contracts on someone who upsets them? Can you see why I might say no to that?
How many of these contracts do you have left?
Just one more.
Give it to me.
You know, me giving you this is useless. The other contracts are already out there.
You want me to hurt you, and then you give me the contract?
All right. Take it. For all the good it'll do you.
Tell us who has the rest of these contracts.
Oh, enough. They've been going faster than the offer of free beer.
What would happen if I took care of Ray right now? Would I get a reward? So, okay, this would be a cold run again, right? Let's take this one.
So, you're not behind this hit. You're just a middleman.
That's me. Missed a transaction. And now we'll get out of here if that's okay. So have a good one.
A contract. Not wanted alive, wanted dead. It's for an outlaw by the name of Ray.
Not bad.
I wonder, oh wonder.
Are you still trying to tell me you don't know who is trying to kill you?
What? Yeah, honestly, I really don't know. Why would I go chasing Wyatt otherwise?
The contract taken out on you says to contact W for payment.
W? That could be Wyatt, but no. If Wyatt got the job to put this hit out there, then I know who gave him the contract. Wyatt and I were on the same crew at one time. We were part of Jackson's gang. They were bad times, and the earnings were slim. In the end, I left the group just before they all drifted away looking for better earnings. Wyatt must still be in contact with those guys.
If you knew all of this before, then why did you drag me here?
I didn't know for sure, still don't. And coming here to find out might have got me killed over the wrong idea.
So, how do you think this will play out now?
Listen, I know I owe you. And I know I will only survive this with solid company. So I am going to stick with you until my debt over the armor is paid off, okay? I'll help you. I'll fight alongside you. In return, you help me find Jackson's old boys and collect all the copies of this contract.
You stole my armor and left me for dead. You already owe me.
I know. And I will pay you double what they're worth in return, as well as helping you. What do you say?
I guess it's the best deal I will get from you.
Wow, that even sounds like optimism. And that from an ice block. It seems my brother was right. You really are normal people behind your frozen facade. Okay then, tell me where I should go and I am there.
I have a camp.
Yeah, I already know where you stole your things.
You were watching me?
Hey, I sort of gathered you might be pissed at me. I thought knowing where you were might stop you doing something you'd regret.
I know I'll regret this.
Oh yeah.
Brother.
Yeah, Tom. He's all that's left of my family.
Is he as messed up as you?
Oh no, he's much worse. I'm always having to get him out of trouble.
Right. Tell me about these contracts.
Okay, the situation is this. I lost track of the guys from Jackson's gang. I think they were looking for another crew to join. They really needed to make a profit. Out of them all, Mason, Bombi, and Jackson will probably be the hardest to find. What I do know, though, is that Leo stayed in the desert. Tell me when you're ready, and we can go find him.
I saw Mason. He's looking for you.
Is that a fact? Well, I know his weakness. I can probably pay him off with a few shards, if we can find him.
I've met Bombi.
He is a character, huh? I know he was looking for me in Abessa, but he could also be anywhere now.
Okay. This is something for later. We want to do talk to the dude. Okay, we will. Alright, we'll actually gonna need to start something, and I'm gonna do a very quick break and go to the restroom. But I'll be back, I promise. I'll be back in a jiffy. Alright, sorry. I got distracted there. But back we are, and we can go in. I need to let some fresh air in too, so took a little bit longer. Alright, the Duke. But in the end, that does not matter. We could talk to more people in this city. But I do understand why you guys did not think that the outlaws are attractive as a faction. And I see why you said something about cowboys. Can I just take that without anyone? Okay, good. Every time I see a tank, this is maybe sounds weird, I would always like to drive a tank. Especially driving with them, for example, over a car. I think is very, very satisfying. I'm not talking about shooting or anything, but just driving over stuff with a tank. I think is very, very satisfying.
Have you ever been in the cage?
Yeah, I was champion.
Fuck off. What, really? Before Big Jim was?
Yeah, that's why I'm so rich, respected, and feared here.
All right, I get it. But don't you think you should give it a shot?
Hey, how about you give it a go? Just leave me a shard so I can pay for the funeral.
Yeah, all right, forget it.
Euroland, I need to admit, I don't have a real cowboy accent in mind. I'm just trying to figure out in which movie, when I was not a kid, which I've seen on English, was a cowboy. I guess cowboys would have a Southern American accent. Okay, you just wrote it down. Yeah, I'm just like in a Southern US accent. Okay. Would you allocate cowboys to Texas and stuff like that? The whole area down there? Okay, Doc's bodyguard.
I am the doc. That makes you the patient, right? I can make it happen. Those dreams will come true.
My dreams?
You're here to trade. I'm here to make dreams come true. Everything you need. Drinks, cams, that special kick. The doc can make it for you. The doc can make it come true.
All that life can offer and you want that? This planet is in trouble.
Hey, wow, judge away. You keep your narrow mind. There's those who like to blow theirs. But I can tell by looking at you, your mind is already open.
What do you mean? You don't know anything about me.
This guy looks like a trusted medical professional. Yup, I get your point. I wouldn't get medical treatment from him too. But on the other hand, he was talking about drugs too, right? And there, his character is perfectly fitting, I think. I agree with the most of the dubbing in ELEX, but in general I think English dubbing kinda sucks. Okay, tastes are different, though.
Why do they call you Doc?
Isn't that obvious?
Can you heal me?
I can heal you, body and mind. But not for free, of course.
You sampled too many of your own chems.
Oh, I don't do cams. The doc is a chemsmith, an artist, a businessman. I'm not a consumer.
As if.
Why are you laughing then?
But I understand your confusion. Once upon a time, the old dock was normal. Then, I had a sort of accident when the outlaws wanted me to experiment with chems. Let's just say there was a mix-up of the doses. I've not messed with concentrated chems since, or taken it pure, or on my birthday. Not that I've needed to. I mean, that was a high to last a lifetime. Literally.
What do you have to offer?
Nothing at the moment. Not a sizzling second of release. I've been robbed.
Whatever. The main character voice actor is probably less interesting than the NPCs, but I feel like maybe that's international with the tone of how he speaks. Might be. Goodbye, Michael. Hopefully you join in on Sunday again. But I hope it's gonna be stable, my connection too, since there's a thunderstorm out too. So I hope everything is gonna be stable.
Who robbed you?
No idea. I was only gone for a little while, taking care of something. Now, the old doc has to make enough stuff again before he can start delivering again.
What was stolen?
Well, everything. My entire stock, gone. Just gone. Everything, gone. But you could help me. If you want to buy something, we'll have to find the thief.
Do you have any leads?
Go to the girls in the entertainment district. The girls know everything. And Cindy is the best one to talk to out of all of them. She's got less attitude than the others. She'll even talk to me. Talk to her. She might know something about who's trying to deal my chems.
I can imagine the sort of things these ladies see and hear. They may be useful, but we'll have to make sure they don't use you. And that is the truth that they tell you.
So, a red light district. Okay, Sticky Fingers. I don't like the quest name, to be utterly honest. It's international because he was a guy without emotions, and now he has first emotions, so he sounds like that. I think he sounds like Vin Diesel in his movies. At least the main character. Not that I enjoy Vin Diesel movies in particular. Just want to get that out. Lockpicking, that might be a good attribute to invest in too.
Hey you, you're new here. I don't know if anyone's told you, but the Duke, our glorious leader, king of the desert, is raising taxes on his territory. And I am here to collect them.
So, what is that to do with me?
Look, I've told the Duke 1,000 times I'm not the guy for this. But if I don't get him the shards, he'll put a rope around my neck. Or my wife will. She'd do it for him. So do a guy a favor and hand over the money. After all, it's better than me and you ending up as food for the jackals.
Your wife would hang you?
She wouldn't want to. No, she's a lady of integrity. I would never say anything bad about her. It would be the Duke. The Duke would insist. My wife is a wonderful lady. Calm, majestic. She'd be a queen of the desert if there wasn't already a king. The Duke, our glorious leader, king of the desert, and lord of the outlaws. So are you going to pay? Listen, maybe you can ask me about it later. Now is not the right time, okay?
There's no tax. This is a con.
Why would I risk my neck to lie? I told you I don't want to be here. I know you're looking at me and not feeling that threatened if you don't pay, but the Duke stands behind me. Mess with me and you mess with the Duke. And no one here is going to let that happen.
Wait a second. Your last one was the international thing without emotions. If you mean that, yes. You're not taking shots from me without a fight. Okay, let's be a badass.
You're not taking shards from me without a fight.
No, you don't want to fight me. Deny the Duke and it won't just be me you're fighting. You'll be fighting everyone here.
No one's going to help you. And no one in their right mind would send you to collect shards. I'm not paying.
But are you crazy? You'll risk that?
I'm not paying.
Okay, I'll admit it. I spent all my wife's shards. She found out, and if I don't earn them back, she'll be wearing my balls for earrings. I've got to get the shards to replace what I spent.
What did you spend the shards on?
Well, you know, men's things. Yeah, I know that made it worse, but it's not like that, honestly. I love Cindy, and I can't get to see her without paying her. Not that it matters. Madison will beat the shit out of me if she finds I've seen a prostitute. She'll kill me if she finds out I'm in love with Cindy. So, I've got to get those shards if I want to keep walking.
You really love your wife, then?
Yes. Oh, yes. Completely. Totally. What is there not to love? You can tell her that if you meet her, that you've never met anyone who loves his wife as much as Liam. You could even say I worship her. And if anyone says anything about Cindy and us being in love, I'll deny it. How could I betray my wonderful, blessed, psychotic wife?
If things are so bad, why don't you split up with your wife?
Split? Split up? The only thing that would split would be my head and my shoulders if I tried that. I'm not the first, you know. Every few months she picks a husband. And have you met any of her exes here in the fort? No. And there's a good reason for that. No one knows where they are, where the pieces of them are. I've never had much here. I don't know why she picked me of all people, but now she owns me until I die. And if she finds out about Cindy, both me and her are dead. Dead for good. Warrior, lover, goddess. She's everything a man could ever want. Oh, I don't know what I'd do if she just died.
You did well.
What a weird story. But I didn't buy it from him at the beginning. Nothing against Liam, but such a soft boy handling the taxes of the king of the desert? No way. Although I wouldn't like to be in his shoes. Okay, I hope I did that not wrongly. The fort is how people from the old camp see the new camp. Okay, now I gotta check. Have I already visited the old camp, Michael? Oh, that was kinda cute. Eating out of the pan. Gothic Run reference. Okay. Sadly enough, I've never played Gothic Run.
Your face. Are you with Bloody Baxter or Logan the Duke?
What if I say the Duke?
So, you're for Logan. You're just another fish that swims with the stream, are you? So, what do you want?
Let's do some business. Are you ready to trade? Tell me more about the Duke.
Logan took the fort and he took charge. He's smart and strong enough to have risen to the top. And it runs in the family. That sister of his is smart too. And tough enough to get the men to follow her. That should tell you everything you need to know. A real leader. But if you're an outsider, I have a job for a free agent. Are you up for earning yourself a reward?
Tell me the details and I'll decide.
It's got some risk attached to it. Can you handle that? Are you ready for a tricky task? Okay, so, details. The Duke has a weapons cache. I say cache, but I mean a stockpile. Arms trading is one of his businesses. That makes us competitors. Normally that's fine. There's room for us both. Only right now I've got a bulk deal going through. But only if I can get some grenades to complete the list of things he wants.
So what do you need me for?
I need at least 3 crates of grenades from the Duke's stockpile. I don't care how you get them. Just bring them here, and don't let the Duke's men trace you when you do. Do you think you can handle that?
Tell me about Baxter.
Why do you want to know? He's gone. No one knows where he is. There's some who say that Baxter is everywhere and nowhere. That he has spies, eyes and ears everywhere. Others say that he was shot in the back of the head and is buried out there in the sands. Whatever the truth, no one's heard from him since Nasty took the fort and the Duke took control. Take my advice and stop asking questions. The Duke won't like it, and if Baxter is still alive, it's not like he's doing anything to defend his own name, is it? Let him fade into the past.
I think Keshi is a wonderful pronunciation for cash. I like it. Sounds a little bit French, but nice. Okay, I was a little bit afraid that it's gonna be like in Gothic 3, that we gotta build up reputation before we can talk to the Duke, but obviously not. Okay, and this is just a sleeping area.
Good. That's the right decision.
I don't know, did I misstep there? Maybe. And there I thought he was the bodyguard of the Duke. Too bad. That's, I bet, the arena in the back. Hello, boy. Finish up and we can talk. No, I'm gonna interrupt him.
Hey, you look like someone who knows the value of shards.
What do you want?
Want? I want to share the secret of ELEX. I want to share the secret of wealth.
Why do you want to share it with me?
Share it with you? No, I want you to share it with me. I'm broke and you aren't. So I'm the one who needs advice here.
How do you survive here?
I fight. I fight. In the arena. When I can get someone to face me. These days I have to get by on any wins Big Jim will pick out for me. Oh, there's nothing like that payday high.
What can you tell me about Big Jim?
You want to know about Big Jim? He's the boss here. The champ. He earns the proper money.
So, you fight in the arena?
Yeah, I fight, they pay. I'm the man. I've been the man in the arena for years. Years. Before Big Jim.
You don't earn much from fights?
Not enough. But what else am I gonna do? I've killed men in the arena. I just need a few stims. Just to get me back on my feet. I get some stims and I'll be fine. I just need some stims.
Stims will help you fight.
Just a few? You ever try fighting while doped up, drunk, or dog-tired after a fuck? Forget about it. You're no use. A few stims. A few stims, and then I am on it.
I challenge you to a fight.
You? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you'll give me the shards. One more fix, and I'll be clean. Then I'll be back. Okay. You got one shot. If you think you can take it, you won't get a rematch. You ready?
I've changed my mind.
Ah, you see? This is why earning a living in the arena is so hard. Well, you know where to find me when you change your mind again.
And that we will do. I wasn't sure if I've quick saved in between, and I didn't want to lose. So that was the reason why I cancelled it. And by the way, isn't it the first sign of a drug addict if the addict says one last time? I just need it to do it one last time, and then the next one is the next one last time. Ah, okay, there's Big Jim. We have just talked about you, buddy.
Get me a drink. And something to eat. And not just beans. Get me something decent. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get it.
Sure. Pay me and I'll get them.
You're not getting any shards. Just get your ass moving.
No pay, no drink.
Do as I say, or I'll shove your head so far up your ass you'll be kissing your own tonsils. Give me a drink. Give me some food. Get them for me now. Doing that would be a good move on your part. You'll want me to owe you a favor when all my plans come together.
What plans?
What plans? What do you think, I'm stupid? You think I'm gonna tell you that? The Duke might be in charge now, but he won't be running things forever. Someday, someone is gonna take his place. And when they do, you'll want them to be a friend of yours.
Is that so?
Defeating Baxter doesn't make him immortal. The Duke might have the fort now, but remember, no one thought Baxter could be overthrown, and where is Baxter now?
So you want to replace the Duke?
Look at me and tell me I wouldn't make a better leader. And once I rule, Nasty will be at my side as my war leader, working closely with each other. Very closely. And we could use someone like you. Or are you all talk? Come on, get the drink, take the deal. The future is waiting for you. You should start listening to people in the know, or you're gonna get left behind.
What do you do here?
I'm Big Jim. Big Jim. I own the arena here. People shit in their pants when they hear they have to face me. And that means people won't cross the Duke if it risks them ending up in the arena with me. And the Duke knows the arena will earn him shards because people want to see me.
What makes you think you can take over from the Duke?
Focus, discipline, and power. I'm focused on my goals, disciplined in my focus, and I focus on my goals. And my goal is power. And my secret weapon? I'm a people person. Unlike the Duke, people love me. They can see I'm a winner. They know I have enough followers to sweep the other factions from Magaland. Believe in the Big Jim plan and feel the power inside you. And for early adopters, I'm offering a stack of grenades as a special gift, if I can get someone to make them.
Get one of your guys to make your grenades.
Them? All I can trust them to make is a crater.
About the arena. What are the rules?
You'll find out when you get in there. You choose a challenger and you meet them in the arena. Then you fight. You win, you take the money. You lose, you take the injuries and you take them like a man.
So you fight alone?
1 against 1. You fight alone, you fall alone.
Who can I challenge?
Me, if you got the balls. Then there's Ike and Gunn. You might find a few others, if you think you got what it takes.
Are you the only people I can fight?
Well, there might be others you can persuade, but Ike and Gunn are the only full-timers. And like I said, you want to fight me, you gotta fight them.
And well, I'm not gonna challenge him right now, since I think that would go in the wrong direction very bloody quickly. And now when you know about Baxter, I think it would be really great to see Baxter in ELEX 2, at least something around him, something big. Well, it's gonna be a while until we find out, right? When was the where's the release set? 2022? So sadly enough, I maybe already have forgotten it by then. Okay, they're fighting down there. Neat. Can I interrupt the fight? I probably should not. I'm just gonna try.
I'll wait here for you.
Yep. Okay, just NPCs.
I'm back with you. Go on.
Okay, that is the other contestant.
Ah, look who we have here. A new face come to Tavar looking to make his fortune. You looking for a challenge? I'm surprised a drifter like you made it here. But now you're here. Welcome. I hope you bring yourself and the rest of us good profits.
How can I earn a few shards here?
Ah, you want some advice? Well, advice is investment, so how much you want to invest in my advice?
I want to earn, not pay.
Oh, I know you're thinking price, but you should be thinking return. You should be thinking profit. But if you're too scared, well, winners understand risk. So, if you don't want to be a winner, walk away.
I'm not falling for your scam.
Scam? This is an opportunity. But if you're not in a hurry to earn some shards, be on your way.
Are you this friendly with every newcomer?
Friendly is business, and business is me. I mean, look at me. Who would have thought a humble man like me would make it all the way to the rank of enforcer?
And what does it mean to be an enforcer?
It's a step ahead, a step above. You get the respect, you get to give the orders, you get the connections to get the money. And not just from the people on the streets, from the Duke too. And you get the armor and the shards too. If you want respect, if you want a name, you get it in the arena.
In Gothic there was an arena in every town, so that is some similarity. But I'm not gonna challenge him obviously right now too, since I feel very weak and too newbie. It's kind of nice that we in these towns can that we are able to steal some things and sometimes not. It's actually very weird, right? That in such a world like this, even there is scam. It's somehow like real life, right? You're always wondering in which kind of situations people come up with scam. Not understandable. And I would say... Oh, okay, I thought this would be the Duke, but it's just nasty. Hello, nasty. I hope you're not nasty.
What the fuck do you want?
Who are you?
Fuck off. I really don't like small talk, so tell me what you want or leave me the fuck alone.
Okay, one thing is for certain, she's nasty.
Who the fuck are you?
You really want to know who I am? You really want to know? Tough shit.
I was hoping at least one person in the fort knows what's going on. Are you that person?
Maybe. Listen, I meet a dickhead a day who tries lines on me. So unless you've got some real business, or unless my brother the Duke sent you, take the talk to someone else.
Sure. Okay.
Come back when you've got business. Don't hassle me with anything trivial. We don't want to fall out.
That wasn't a good move.
Piss off.
That wasn't a good move.
Okay, thank you for commenting that that was a bad move. But I thought I was going in the right direction with the way I was talking to her. But we can actually time travel. And you should never talk to a woman in that way. Even if she's really called nasty.
What the fuck?
Power, shards, and an easy life. How about you?
Already got them. They're overrated. I really don't like small talk, so tell me what you want or leave me the fuck alone.
What makes you think you're so important?
You really want to know who I am? You really want to know? Tough shit.
All right. I don't want trouble. I'm going.
Listen, I meet a dickhead a day who tries lines on, so unless you've got some...
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
That wasn't a good move.
Yep, baby, I know, but I cannot do anything else. Well, I could do some other things with her, but... Oh, hello. Is this... That doesn't look good. Okay, I'm not gonna jump down with the jump pack there, because I don't know if I would actually make it up again. That's a little bit of a problem. Iron medicine. To her we are gonna talk next. And it would also be great to see Caracas in ELEX 2. That's a part of Megaland that isn't in games or something like expansion area. I want to know it's in the letter in ELEX. Okay, maybe this is something I've totally ignored so far that I didn't... I think we read 2 or 3 letters, but overall I totally ignored them. So oftentimes it is obviously important to read them in order to get, you know, some certain story elements you otherwise would not get.
Hey! Stay right there.
Is there a problem?
That's what we're going to find out. You've got 5 seconds to start talking about the elixir you've brought with you. If you're not worth something, you're not worth anything here. So tell me, do you want to own or be owned? Little Liam here is almost burned out. He needs replacing.
Is this a come on, or are you trying to work out how much elixir I've got?
If you had Alexit, you wouldn't be asking questions. You'd be telling people what you're worth. The cage is off limits without my special permission. Time for you to move on. If you're looking for entertainment, try the entertainment district. It's in the name.
What's the cage for?
Asshole storage. Anyone who messes with the Duke ends up in there. If they're lucky. Bow to the Duke. Hear the Duke. Don't fuck with the Duke. That's our outlaw version of the Berserker's laws.
Have you thought of setting that to music?
You should ask the Duke. He's famous for his sense of humor.
Do you take many prisoners?
Only where there's a profit. Sometimes to serve as an example to others. But a slit throat and a shallow grave does that better. Frank, over there, is a cleric. He's serving as an example, and he's proving useful sometimes. He has a brain the Duke wants to pick.
How did Frank get here?
The clerics sent some of Kalan's little soldiers over the border. They soon learned the Duke is more powerful than Kalan. His friends ran. We took this one prisoner.
What can the prisoner tell the Duke?
Things about the clerics. It's safer to force the information out of this asshole than to send a patrol to Ignadon. And it shows everyone here that the Duke bows to no one. Oh, yeah. And if this cleric wants to get you involved in anything, don't listen. He promised a set of shards to Bat, and that dipshit of a runner believed him. Bat lasted 3 days in the cage. Weakling.
I mean, I understand it is absolutely what you would imagine in such a setting, in such a town, but I have to say, these kinds are, all these guys are actually weirdos, really, really heavy weirdos, and some sort, this reminds me of the Mad Max universe, or at least the movies.
You're a prisoner here?
Only in body. My mind and spirit are free. I won't waste words on an unbeliever. Kalan will punish you all.
How were you captured?
What does that matter? Unless you were sent here by my legate.
I wasn't sent.
Then my words would be wasted on you. I have no reason to tell you anything. Don't think I'll give you their coordinates or tell you anything else about my brothers in Kalan. So, leave me. What is this? You want to talk me to death now, is that it? Speak. Kalan tells us to listen, so I will listen.
Okay, no more talking. Option. I do accept. This place is gotta stink, considering where they're actually peeing everywhere. Okay, then I guess the Duke is gonna be in the biggest building, in the tower. So this is just a plain guard, right? Can I steal cigarettes? Yep, I can. This is what kind of surprises me in ELEX. It's actually that... Okay, should not maybe fall down there. That was the same when we entered the first city. That a lot of time, don't get me wrong, I'm not meaning that in a bad way. On the other hand, these guys would not, they would already be looted if they would be shot. How much time is actually passing by with doing the conversations, getting the quests and everything? A little bit surprising to me, but not complaining, that's important. Okay, do we have the entertainment district then down there? Maybe. Toilet paper in such a world, I think, quite a good thing to have around, for example, for selling. And not anything else. Oh, hello. Teleportation.
Overstated and decayed. Welcome to Tavar.
Yep, That's a good description. Couldn't have said it better. Okay, let me guess. Now we're at the Duke. Okay, clear that he spends his days in such a place. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick look up and down. And then I save. And we afterwards gonna have a wonderful talk with the wonderful Duke. I think this is not fitting. Everything is decaying and rotting, and then all of a sudden you have flowers which are taken care of. But anyways. Okay, maybe on the other hand it makes sense, since this seems to be a little bit like the restaurant. The kitchen. Maybe that's the reason. And we've got a running computer here. That's weird. Okay, up we go. Sadly enough, we cannot loot too much, since it's simply forbidden.
Get the hell out of here.
Yep. I'm going, boy. Don't worry.
Do that again.
I'm sorry. Okay, all the thing. Then we just go up. Nothing more. Okay. A bathtub. Absolutely cool. A cave bird. But nothing out of the ordinary. Well, Terra is pretty great. I enjoyed the Berserker town a little teensy bit more. I think it was more likable. Hi Dima. Are you still there or are you back? Oh, hand grenade. Because we have just found the Duke. No, we have just found the Duke. Boy. Because I've did some talking. Ah, Terrace. I thought it was a town.
Prophet of problems. Which are you bringing me?
Your choice. You can give me profits, or I'll cause you problems.
Words like that have to be earned. If you want to make your way in Tavar, you need to start with profit. Only that and loyalty count.
Then you need my help.
I need your help. Well, that's a new one.
Do you want my help?
I'll give you 30 seconds. Tell me what you want.
It must be difficult keeping a city like this together.
Do you see any real problems out there? Do you see any more indiscipline than there is in the other factions? Everyone here is free. Everyone here has decided to be here. Liberty, profit, survival of the fittest. Those are the laws of the wasteland. Those are the laws of Tavar. And everyone in Tavar knows that I am the only one who can guarantee them.
What about the other factions?
What about them? The Berserkers and their pilgrim. They don't even know where their leader is gone. He's hiding in the mountains while they grub around in the dirt. They know nothing about profit. Well, and we don't even have to talk about those elves. They're just completely crazy.
And the clerics?
Who talk of technology but worship superstition? While we grow day by day, they are dying in their stronghold. Soon we will pick the bones of the Horde.
After the elves they gave birth to come home to destroy them. Tavar is growing while all the other factions fight amongst themselves, and that's down to me.
If you want profit, give me a job.
A job? All right. Find Conrad. You'll find him in the rocket silo. Tell him I want the job finished. Then, you do whatever he needs doing. If he doesn't finish his job soon, I'll kill him. And then, I'll kill you. Oh, and to be clear, you might be disposable, but Conrad isn't. Make sure he is kept alive until the job is done. If he dies, you die. There's your job. Now get the fuck out of here and get it done.
I'm disposable.
More disposable by the minute if you keep standing there talking.
Right.
No questions. Get the job finished.
Threats, death, this whole rotten land will tear itself apart.
Warlords, exile, hypocrisy. Like I said, you can hide anything in words. Actions count.
I've seen your actions and I want no part of them.
How can I join the Outlaws?
You can get the job done that I've given you. Get your fucking ass out there and get it fucking done.
What's your language? Okay, I really thought this would be the Duke. So I was a little bit off there. Yeah, the rocket silo I've already seen. If you mean the rocket silo. Okay, that was the Duke. Okay. Good. We will take a look to Conrad. But first of all, I'm gonna take a quick detour to the entertainment district. And then we are gonna talk to Conrad. Do you know what I think is funny? That every time, at least maybe that's just a personal trait of my character, but it's kinda annoying from time to time that if you... It's the third faction I think we've met, and every time I meet a new one, what they say makes actually some sort of sense. And I like them more than the others I've met before. Because, you know, they put things in a new perspective. And it's always a little weird. Anyways. Maybe I just need to accept that I'm
Hey, you.
a weirdo.
Do you have a few shards for me?
We should help those in need. Please, give him this from me.
Sure. Here.
Thank you, my friend. Because sometimes friendships can be bought. And in Tavar, you need friends to help you up, to stay alive. Doubly so in times like these because, oh, times are a-changin', and when the rats leave this sinking ship, this rat will plug the holes and take the whole damn boat, and then you'll really want this rat as your friend.
That was great.
Yep. Although it's not great that that weirdo talked in the third person about himself. Or, well, he talked weirdly about himself. And this is again where I feel so normal again. You mean stream time, Dima? I cannot precisely tell you. At least 15 minutes, maybe half an hour. It depends when the doorbell is ringing. But it's not too long. Oh, I didn't read the forbidden. The thing is, Dima, maybe, you know, if I get in a town, I tend to talk to everyone and get the quests. This obviously is time intensive. Yeah. But at one point we needed to do it, so I just wanted to do it today.
I'm sorry. Unless this is official business, you should move on.
I would like to be a bartender here too. Just saying.
Well, what have we here? A new face. Always good to get new faces. As long as they bring profit and not trouble. Which one are you then? Let me get a look at you. You recently passed through the desert with nothing on your back. You had to eat whatever you could find. Am I right?
I agree on speedrunning. That's not what I want to do and what I'm supposed to do. And yes, I mean, we are in this town because of your tip, Dima. And since we are here, we can accept the quests, right? I mean, we gotta take a little bit of time sometimes. And yes, I get it. But at one point in the story, we gotta need to talk to them anyway, so that's just...
So, how can I help you serve the Duke?
Well, there's talk that we'll see you advance here. Are you a fighting man? Our caravan delivering supplies to Abessa has disappeared. And as you are no outlaw, you'd be perfect. You see, I need someone to find it, and I need someone who can be discreet.
Discreet? What are you trying to hide?
I'm hiding nothing. I just don't want this getting out yet. Not yet. If it was one of our own people, an outlaw who did it, you see, that's why we need discretion. In fact, we need to be discreet whoever did this.
I'm not speedrunning, I'm just doing the most popular quest to get 15 level and enter faction. Dima, I understand what you mean. I completely understand it. I'm just saying, for me it does not matter if I go on, if I complete this quest or if I get level 15 in the next stream or the stream afterwards. It just does not matter. And the time we would need to do with the talking, I would spend then not today, but in 10 streams. It's just a thing which is gonna happen, so it does not matter for me if I can complete this quest today or not. That's just why I'm maybe for some guys in slow mode, but it just makes no difference to me.
Pay me, and I'll be as discreet as you want.
Respect the Duke, and the Duke will respect you. And you'll get paid. Look, this is about protecting those that need protecting. This is about protecting the weak and the helpless. Not just those souls in the caravan, but those here at home. The truth, the wrong sort of truth, can hurt such vulnerable people. That's why the strong, like you and the Duke, must protect them from the truth. Even if it means keeping our mouths shut. Even if it means ensuring there are no witnesses who can contradict the truth those people need. No witnesses, understand?
So, you're a cook?
A cook? No. Sadly, that's not a set of skills I have. I am an instrument of the Duke's will. I give out the rations and ensure that his men are happy. All may come here and eat, no matter how rich or poor. We are here for his men.
And what does the Duke ask for in return?
He asks for nothing. but loyalty and good service to their generous leader. You won't starve while the Duke leads. If you were an outlaw, you could get your rations from me every day. But just to show you the generosity of the Duke on this occasion, take this gift and know of his greatness.
I will look for the caravan.
Then the Duke's gratitude will rain on you as it rains on us all. I'll put my trust in you wholeheartedly. The magnanimous, gracious, and tolerant Duke will put his trust in you. I'm sure you'll be discreet and help save lives by protecting the truth. So, go and check out the caravan's last known locations and come back to me with a report. A report and nothing and no one else. Oh, did I say nothing? If you find a few good crates, you should bring those to me. Crates good, witnesses bad, right?
Sure. What goods have you got?
Very well.
Okay, that's not
That was pretty
needed.
lousy.
Why are there lamps? I mean, I suppose I know what they're doing, but I don't understand the light. Anyways, I'm not gonna touch that topic. Yep, I'm out. It's such a weird place.
Exactly. Now get out of here.
Yeah.
Out. Exactly. Now get out of here.
This is not a nice place to be in. Okay. That was kind of weird. Okay. I think that was the red light district. Okay.
How come?
These are just regular NPCs. Hello, boy.
Yeah, I'd
Don't
heard
worry.
there'd been a lot of fighting.
I don't want anything to do with
Be
it.
careful.
No,
Heard these
no.
places can be
I
dangerous.
won't accept
I don't even understand half of what you're saying.
Why not?
No, but I've been told, so hey, you know, just be careful.
Check the
okay?
supplies. Be ready in case they return.
Okay, these
You are
two.
talking non. You look wired, man. I mean, super intense. Have you been racking up some of Doc's downers? Come on, what's your story?
Isn't the same guy who, without the collar thing, that has trouble with the wife?
You want to know my story?
Yeah, I do. Come on, you can pop me one of the Duck stims to keep me awake while you yabber.
I'm not buying you drugs.
Hey, I'm not begging here. I could put a tab down for the whole fort if I wanted.
Oh, yeah? Well, then buy me some stims.
I said I could, not would. But hey, if you want some, I know how you can get the shards. All you need to do is play the game. You're going to want to know about the game. It's the best way in Tavar to make profit. Though we'll have to wait until my brother gets here.
What's your brother got to do with it?
He brings me luck. I never play without him around.
That was Liam. Okay, but they look pretty damn identical, right?
Is this game how you earn a living?
Some of it, but you've got to have your place here in the fort. I'm a runner. You know, I take messages or things from one place to another, make sure they get there safe. It's a risky life, but that also brings opportunities. Who knows which runner will make it through alive and which won't? Well, if you can guess, you can bet on it with me. You see, I run a book on which runners will do a job and which will make it through alive, among other things. The bosses gamble with our lives, so why shouldn't we earn off it?
Why did you do that?
I didn't do anything. You are going on my nerves. Do you know that? For talking all the nonsense, even if I don't do anything.
Like this, right?
That's
not wise.
I'll see you later.
If someone walks out without covering their bill again, I'll take
Yeah,
it from your pay.
I heard something similar
Or
happened
I'll
in
send you to
South
Mad
Tavar.
Bob to have. Just get out of here.
Yeah, just get out of here. Now you get it.
Okay, you gotta be really careful where you go.
I am so sick of having to deal with this
Yeah,
sort
I
of
heard
thing.
there'd been a lot of
Be
fighting.
straight with me, and you'll.
I'll see you
what
later.
the fuck are you looking at? Buy a drink, get a life, or get the fuck out of here. All right?
Who got you so angry?
Angry? This isn't angry. This is mildly pissed at the inequalities of life. This is years of dealing with dicks, dorks, drug addicts, and fucked up accidents waiting to happen. Which category do you fall into? Or are you just passing through?
We're just passing through. Luckily.
What is this place?
This is the place. The place of dreams. The place of love, laughter, and infinite possibility. If you want to forget all your troubles and live the life your days in the desert have earned, then this is the place to do it. Just make sure you hand over your shards, or Mad Bob will be taking your hands. Clear?
Why do people call him Mad Bob?
You keep using that name. You will make him mad. Just call him Bob, if you don't want to end up bleeding into the desert sands.
Is there anything you need doing around here?
Well, we always need muscle. But I don't have the shards to cover more staff. If you want to earn something, go to William. I'm in charge of this district, but he knows what is going on across the whole fort.
William. I think we haven't talked to him. But it's a quest, so even if I forget it, we can do it.
Why have the outlaws stayed here in this desert?
You think we're the only ones trying to take things? Albs, clerics, berserkers, they all take what they want. What is there to steal in Tavar? Sand and ruins and wreckage. So, here we get to be free.
Teach me something.
All right.
Just wanted to see what she has, so I'm still intrigued to go into the intelligent way in. No. Is it no, intelligence I should go after 2. Cunning and intelligence are things I think I should go after at 1 point. Okay, good. Can I use them slot machines? Sulfur nugget. That reminds me of Gothic, by the way.
Later, alright?
Yep, later. Okay, I think this should, except we haven't found William. Which necessarily does not need to be here in the entertainment district, or maybe I've just forgot. I think we have actually checked out everyone. What we can actually do is regenerate life, so we don't need to do it later. I can save, but it saves. It should actually be, anyways. It should have saved when we wake up, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Am I stupid? A little bit, yes, I know. Okay. We have a little... okay, that's the way down. We have a tinsy little chat here. And this is then actually gonna be... I gotta check... the end. We have a chat and then it's gonna be the last chat for today. Even though this has been a slower stream, I assume there will be a more fighty stream coming up very, very soon. on Sunday.
What crimes did you commit to end up here, hmm?
What makes you think I committed a crime?
Everyone here did. They were forced here, or they came because they didn't have anywhere else to go. Either way, we're prisoners. Which one are you?
Neither. I'm no prisoner.
Yeah, everyone thinks that at the start. So if you're not a prisoner, what do you want from me, Conrad the Creator?
What are you doing down here?
I am working on the infernal machine. I am building the end of the world. The comet's gonna have nothing on what the Duke's got me putting together.
You're building a bomb.
A bomb?
A bomb is explosives. Bang.
This won't blow up a few mutants. This will evaporate a whole damn city. This is Big Bang.
The Duke wants to destroy a whole city.
Who knows? Depends how big we build it. But from my calculations, it will destroy a city at least. But who cares exactly what goes up? This is a thing of beauty. Beauty!
Which city does the Duke want to destroy?
Pick one. The King of the Desert has a lot of enemies.
Zakor, Abessa, Idan. Do you think any of them is going to mess with the Duke once they know he can evaporate their asses?
Huh. Whoever owns this would only need to do it to one city and then no one would mess with him again. But I am only an emissary, an artist working to create the Duke's vision. Have you spoken to him yet, the Duke?
Yes, I've spoken to him.
Well, then you know what I'm talking about, right? Ah, he is a visionary.
How is the bomb coming along?
Big Bang, the Comet's daughter, the Firebringer. She's almost done. Almost. Almost. I just need a few more things, and she will fly. I get those, and she'll be ready to change the world.
How did you get here?
Captured. Set free. It's hard to remember now. I was in the wrong place at the right time. No, or the right place at the wrong time. But on duty in Ignadon when outlaws crashed into us. Should have died. Would have died. But the Duke wanted a pet. Hooked me up on chems and told me his plan. And she is a thing of beauty.
Why haven't you escaped?
What? Have you seen that desert? Have you tried kicking chems? Without protection and completely alone, I wouldn't survive 24 hours out there.
The Duke sent me to help you.
What? Ah, I said we're all prisoners here together. All together. Well, if you're here to help, I need some components. If Big Bang is going to bang, she needs a few things.
All right. What do you need?
So, first and foremost, I need an inverse phase conductor. And a proprietary Edwards condenser, of course, yeah. And if you get those, then you'll need to get me a concentric cross-armatured coil, too.
Anything else?
Definitely, but let's get to the most important stuff first. It will be good for both of us if you hurry. The Duke is starting to get impatient. He wanted Big Bang ready to go last month. She's not ready to go yet. Not yet.
Do you think you will ever finish that thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're not inventing anything here. This is recreating. They used to have these things before the comet. You wait till you see her in action. None of us were here when the comet hit, and she's the closest you're gonna get to that.
Where can I find the components you need?
You think I've been out in the desert? How should I know? Finding them is down to you.
It's both our lives on the line with the Duke. You have to have some idea.
Okay. Okay. Let me think. Some of these components are specialists, but the others are just out there. Find some pre-comet tech, and you should find the things we need. You can spot them in the desert, because of those, insectoid things. They drink the oil or something. Look for a cloud of those things, and you'll find the machines.
Do you know the captive cleric, Frank?
No! Or maybe I just forgot. I don't recognize him from Igniton. Why are you asking me?
I want to find his old unit.
Okay. Let's do this and do it quickly. I can guess where they're located. I'll transmit the coordinates to your adjutor. Just don't tell me what you're going to do with this information. It is better that you keep it to yourself. Under no circumstances do I want to know what your motives are or what you're doing. Okay?
I'm not helping that madman build his bomb.
Ah, come on, forget about him. You're helping me. And this is a once-in-a-lifetime. This will take you back in time. You'll see something almost no one has seen. I mean, bang. This bang. This big bang. How can you not want to see that power? But hey, I'll keep a handle on the Duke. I won't just blow anything up just like that. This thing is powerful, and I'm its safety valve.
Okay, that is one argument.
So, come on. Get me the stuff I need, or the Duke will have us both flayed alive.
Not bad.
Alright, but that brings us now to the end. We hopefully will have a... We did a lot of talking to do today. Hopefully we are gonna do some more productive stuff in the next one. Okay, I'm just seeing we have already played 14 hours. I'm a little bit embarrassed. The stream on Sunday will be on time again. I was half an hour late today, but on Sunday I plan to be on time. If anything, you find those information on Twitter. So thank you for watching, thank you for helping out, thank you for giving tips, especially Michael and Dima, and hopefully I see you guys again on Sunday. I wish you a wonderful weekend, enjoy the time, and good night and goodbye.